how do you deal with anger towards your millionaire date, towards your man, towards your husband, whatever, whoever you're talking to? But how do you deal with that? And this video is for you if you find yourself being oftentimes angry. Maybe the man that you're dating or the man that you're with is behaving like a little fool and you're just angry, or maybe you just have a lot of fights. And unfortunately, an empowered millionaire, he will not tolerate when you act out of this anger. He will not, because empowered people just don't do that. And empowered people are affluent, and if you want to date a man who is empowered, who is affluent, who is healthy masculine, he will just not tolerate that behavior. Yeah, that's why this group, that's why my private Facebook group is even called Classy Queens, because classy queens, they don't act out of anger. So I hope you know that. However, I get it that sometimes you can be just so angry, and there is no point on faking your moods, right? Because at the end of the day, you are allowed to be angry. You are allowed to have your emotions. It's just about how do you deal with that. Yeah. And I get it. Sometimes you can be angry because, on a date, he just does the reservations wrong, or I don't know, he thought about a different timing than you. So things just happen, like life happens, right? Either in dating and also in relationships, just life happens, things, you will mess up with things and you get to be angry, right? So how do you deal with that? Yeah. The way you deal with it is you go internal. Yeah. You go internal and you solve the internal feeling within yourself first before you bring it up. I'm not telling you to ignore what he does. You get to speak up, of course. You get to tell him that that wasn't okay. You get to tell him that you didn't feel good, of course. However, when you tell it from a grounded space of a confident space of a relaxed space, the man will actually be able to hear you and respond and self-correct. But when you speak up from an angry space or even yelling at him or blaming him, he will most likely feel attacked, feel emasculated, and again, a wounded man might start fighting with you every day and you just have a lot of fights. But an empowered man will not be up to that. This is not an empowered communication. And again, the roots of that is the internal healing. Yeah. The roots of that disempowered communication is the internal feeling. So we have to fix that, address that. For this video, you know that my coaching always goes really deep. And it's like, even when you have a garden or something and you have plants in there that you don't like, when you take them out with their root, it's just gone. But when you just keep having superficial tips and cutting just the tip, it will just keep regrowing. So that's why we do deep inner work here. Yeah, when you work with me or take my courses, we always go really deep so that you can transform inside out. You don't have to fake anything. You don't have to pretend you're someone else. And imagine you have the power to transform your feeling internally. And I really want you to have the power. That's why I'm creating a course that's called Activate Your Secret Weapon and Mesmerize the Millionaire Man, where I'm going to be teaching you how you can change that internal feeling. Yeah, so that you no longer have the urge to scream at him when you're angry. Yeah, so that you calm yourself down first, which is important for a man to be able to hear you and self-correct, and which is important to attract empowered millionaires. And you learn how to really change this feeling from inside first, to deal with that first. Okay, so that you can communicate like a lady, like a classy queen. Yeah. And if this is something that you're interested in, if this is something that you feel like, yes, I want to learn this tool and many other tools, then check out the links in the description box or in the comments. Activate your Secret Weapon course. It's coming soon. So make sure to grab the early bird price, and you can use those tools forever. And these are the most important, I'm going to put the most important tools in there. You can use them forever in your dating relationships, in your committed relationships, and also many times in other relationships. So thank me later, because there is not much of that content out there. Most dating relationship coaches just give you superficial tools and rules, which, yeah, have good luck with faking your personality. That doesn't work. You get to be authentic. And if you're angry, it's not about faking, oh, I'm so happy that you've been 1 hour late. No, it's not about that. It's about being able to hold yourself, being able to address that feeling, speaking in a grounded, calm way, so that the man can hear you and actually apologize, and you know and make up for that. All right. So check out the link. The course is gonna come live soon, so that you get the early bird price right now. The link is in the description box or in the comments. I'm excited. I'm excited to have you there. And if you enjoyed this video, if you can relate to a woman that oftentimes feels angry and doesn't know how to deal with that, then let me know in the comments and share with everyone who might need this information. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.